A very warm good evening to all of you. Welcome to the 132nd session of CENTA's webinar series for teachers. I hope all of you are staying safe, staying strong. Fantastic to have you with us this evening, and great to see all these good evening messages in the live chat section. What will be also quite useful is if you could, along with your wishes, just put in where you are or which part of India or which part of world that you're from. That'll be really useful. Uh, so I think it's just 5 o'clock, and we'll just give a couple of minutes for everyone to join in, uh, and then start in a couple of minutes. Uh, Good evening, Sunita ma'am. Good evening, Philomena ma'am. Good evening, Rita ma'am. Good evening, Ashish sir. Good evening, Padmini ma'am. Good evening, Daljit ma'am. Good evening, everyone. Uh, really good to see you all. Good evening, Justin sir. Good evening, Anita ma'am. Good evening, Ranjana ma'am. We'll just give it another minute and then we'll get started. Meanwhile, for all of you who are there, you'll see a ticker at the bottom of your screen. And so this session is going to be a bit different from the sessions that you've been usually attending every Thursday. So every Thursday, typically the sessions have always been on a specific competency that you would want to build as a teacher. And last week it was on how one could become a multifaceted professional. Then we've had sessions on mental health curriculum. We've had session on higher order thinking skills. We've had sessions on the competencies of content development and so forth. But this session is a bit different. Uh, Here, we are going to be talking about specific offerings that we've brought out for or released for our MyCENTA community teachers, and we're super excited to share it with all of you. And over the course of the next 45 minutes, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking you through the platform and just sharing with you the thought process behind setting it up and how you can access it and start using it and make it a part of your daily professional development life. A very good evening to everyone who's joined in just now. As you can see, there's a ticker that's running at the bottom. We are going to be exploring two platforms over the course of the next 45 minutes, and the links to both are provided. So there's this main MyCENTA app, which is m.centa.org from your mobile browser, and then of course there's the MyCENTA Community app, which is our latest offering, which is again free, just like MyCENTA, and all you need to do is go to the Play Store and search for MyCENTA Community, and you will find it. Uh, it's 3 minutes past 5, and so I thought that and we have a few people who are live, so thought we'll just get started with it. Good evening, Vinu ma'am. Good evening, Sangeeta ma'am. Good evening, Ravindra sir. Good evening. Uh, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to share my screen, and uh, if you see, if you're able to see what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to mirror a phone screen on my laptop. So if you're seeing the screen, if you could just give me a thumbs up, that'll be really helpful. And I'll know that, okay, all of you are seeing my screen. Can I get a thumbs up, those of you who are able to see my mobile screen? Good evening, good evening. Hmm. Okay, sure. Thank you. Thank you, Bharti ma'am. Thank you, Vumi ma'am. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So it seems my screen is visible. So we'll start off with a platform that a lot of you may already be familiar with. And the reason I'm saying that you may be familiar with it is because you've registered and you're participating in today's session. And if you're participating, it's very likely that you've registered via the MyCENTA app. So we'll quickly spend a few minutes just exploring the MyCENTA app, and we've done a bunch of sessions in the past where I've taken you through the MyCENTA app in detail. I'm not going to go into that level of detail today, but this is just for the benefit of those who may be seeing the app for the first time or may haven't or haven't used it a lot before, or have just seen a couple of specific sections in the app. So, so this is the homepage of the MyCENTA app, and and on what you need to get, or what you need to do to get here is just type in m.centa.org from your mobile browser. That's it. So m.centa. You don't need to download any app yet. So to get to the main MyCENTA app, all you need to do is just m.centa.org. That's it, and you will see a screen which looks like this. So this is what we call the home page or the home screen of the MyCENTA app, and um, as you can see, there are four sections that we split the home screen into. There's the featured section, which has the masterclasses, the webinars, the question of the day, the resource of the day, some specific job opportunity which we feel would interest you. So that's there in the featured section, and that's what this section is about. So what's happening, or what's the most pressing or urgent thing or important thing that we feel might interest you. That's what's featured. That's what we put up in the featured section. And just below that, there's a Get Certified section. In those of you who are interested to take up a certification, get assessed by CENTA, the section is for you. You can go ahead and click on any card and then go ahead and register yourself. The next section, if you scroll down, as you can see, is the learning resources and webinars section, and this again is a space where a few, not the whole lot, but we've put in a few learning resources, both paid as well as free, that you may be interested in. And if in case there's a learning resource which interests you, what you could do is, as you are doing with other webinars, just click on that particular card. It's going to open up a page where the details about that learning resource are going to come up, and then you'll see a button called Read Resource. And if the resource interests you, all you just need to do is click on the Read button, and you'll be taken to a page where the details of the learning resource are available. I'm not going to go into the details now, and also in case you feel that this resource is something that your friends and colleagues and teachers and others in your circle would like, just click on the WhatsApp button, and you can, at the click of a button, share this resource with all of them. And then, of course, there are learning spaces that we have created just at the bottom. There are a couple of learning spaces that are active now. One is for CBSE teachers, and the other is for teachers who are associated with the State Council of Educational Research for Tamil and Training for Tamil Nadu, so TNSCRT. So we have created a couple of learning spaces. So in case you belong to one of these groups, if you're a TNSCRT teacher, or if you are a teacher at a school which is affiliated to the CBSE, this is a learning space which we feel that you'll find super useful. So go ahead and engage in that learning space. And just just like we clicked or explored a learning resource right now, we can also do the same for a webinar. So if you scroll up, you can see that there's a webinar that's scheduled on the 10th of March, which is on implementing UDL. So you can click on that. UDL, of course, is Universal Design for Learning, and the webinar is scheduled for next Thursday. So as was the case with learning resources, you can just click on that card, scroll down, click on the register now button. If you're signed in, a lot of the details will already be filled in. All you need to do is click on submit, and your registration will be confirmed. So it's that simple. So picture is not clear, activity corner and Janet Kumar sir. So you need not worry about that. This is something that's also going to be available on your MyCENTA app. So m.centa.org. It's not very clear, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to mirror my phone screen onto a bigger screen, and that's what is causing some issues. So in case you're not able to clearly see what's going on, that's fine. What you can also try doing is increasing the video quality of your YouTube, from your YouTube settings to 720p or 1080p. It may be a bit better then. But you need not worry, everything is on MyCENTA app, m.centa.org, as you can see from the ticker that's going, that's running at the bottom. So you have ample time. You can always go ahead and explore this at your own pace. And before we move on to the MyCENTA Community app, which is why we've gathered this evening, and I'll just take a couple of more minutes to complete the other components in the main MyCENTA app. Uh, so there is the left menu, which has the components of Get Certified, Careers, Post Opportunities, Learning Resources, CENTA Webinar Series, Masterclasses, Affiliated Partner Resources, Toolkits, MyCENTA Blog, and of course the Lockout button. So we'll quickly go through, we'll spend a minute on each and then come back quickly. So Get Certified, as I said, it's also available on the home screen. This is the section where you should be going if you are interested in taking up one of CENTA's assessments or getting certified in a competency by CENTA and getting a certificate and a digital badge. So in case you're interested in any of these things, this is the section that you need to go to get certified. Career section, for those of you who are looking for career opportunities, if you're looking for an opportunity, you can come to this section, and we try keep posting new opportunities, every 2 3 days. And so, for example, there is this opportunity. If it interests you, all you need to do is just click on it. You'll get the details of the opportunity, and once you get all the details in terms of what's the salary, what's the location, everything. There's a short form that you need to fill in to apply, where you can put in your key skills. Where you're currently working, what's your expectations, when can you move, and all those things. And then you can just click on the apply button, and you will be able to apply for this opportunity. And what happens then is once we receive your application, we'll pass it on to the school, and the school is going to connect with you and take the application process forward. So this is the career section. So as I said, those of you who are looking for opportunities, all you need to do is from the right, from the left menu, go on to the career section, and you'll be able to see which all or what all schools or organizations are hiring right now. So that's what you need to do. And similarly, if you are a school leader, and if you are looking to, or a parent for that matter, and you're looking to post opportunities or looking to hire people, you have opportunities. You can also post that on MyCENTA, and MyCENTA, as you all know, it's a huge network. We are close. We have over 500,000 teachers who are in this network. So, in case you feel that you're looking for someone to join your team or work in your school, you could post this opportunity on MyCENTA through the simple form, and we'll make that posting live and again connect teachers to you. So it works both for people who are potentially seeking an opportunity and also those who are looking to hire people. So it works both ways. So that was on careers and the post opportunity section. The next one is learning resources. So what you would have seen on the home screen is, there's a resource of the day, and then there are some of the featured resources. But in case you're interested to explore the entire repository of resources that are there on MyCENTA, and believe me, we have tons of resources on MyCENTA, this is the section to be. And I've said this in previous sessions whenever I've done this in the past. People have always asked, just in terms of what was the inspiration or what was the idea behind creating a section like this. So it's a demand which came from teachers. So when we were creating MyCENTA as a platform, a lot of teachers came to us saying that whenever they're looking for learning resources on a specific topic, they go to the internet. But what happens there is they see all kinds of resources, and it's very difficult for them to comb through all the resources to know, okay, this one, and then come to a conclusion that, okay, this may be a good one, this is not so good, I'll probably use this I can't implement in my classroom. So what we've done is we've done all those things for you. We've done all of that. So you need not worry about anything. We've combed through the internet, we've collected and picked the best resources that are available on a specific theme, and we've made them available here for you at the click of a button. So in case you're someone who is looking for learning resources on content development and planning, all you need to do is click on the Access Now button, and you'll be taken to a space where you will see resources organized under different heads. Yeah. So you see technology and education, you see student assessment and remediation, you see classroom communication, CENTA standards, content development and planning. So as I said, if you're someone who's interested to read up resources in content development and planning, all you need to do is click on the See More button and you'll be taken to the page where all resources are there. So you can see there are 36 plus 7 plus 14. And these, specifically, what we've done is we've split the competency or the head into smaller parts, smaller chunks based on CENTA standards. And the first one deals with PCK, methods and resources. The second one is on learning objectives, and the third one is planning for instruction. And each section has resources underneath it. So if you click on the first one, as I said, there are 36 resources. All these resources are listed out one below the other, and you can just click on a specific resource and then read it and then move ahead. So that's the beauty of this whole platform. You no longer have to go to the internet to scout for resources. All the resources are made available to you at a single place on MyCENTA. So as I said, the way to access it is simple. From the right menu, from the left menu, all you need to do is click on learning resources. You'll land up to a page which looks like this. Of course, you'll have to sign in if you're not signed in already. And you just need to click on the access now button and you'll see all the resources available at a single place. And once again, please use the WhatsApp button. And this is something which I can't stress on enough. The community, our MyCENTA community, it'll grow only if teachers, pioneering teachers like you spread the message. So whenever you register for a webinar or whenever you read up a resource or whenever you access a learning space, please do make sure that you use the WhatsApp button and send out the message to all the friends, colleagues who you think that particular opportunity or webinar or resource or learning space would be relevant for. So, and what also happens is you get MyCENTA points whenever a person whom you've referred to signs up on MyCENTA via a link, and you can use this MyCENTA points to get discounts on masterclasses and assessments and all those things. So that's something that you can definitely do. And of course, in case you feel that you have a lot of good resources available with you, and you want to contribute it into the the overall resource pool that CENTA has, all you need to do is click on the contribute button. That's it. Just fill up a form, upload the resource that you have, and we'll make that resource available on MyCENTA to all the teachers, all the 500,000 teachers. There we'll make the resource available. So if you come across a fantastic research paper or a fantastic blog or a fantastic video, please come to MyCENTA. Please go to the contribute tab under learning resources and contribute it, and we'll put it up on MyCENTA and we'll give you the we'll give you the credits. So it will come. If, say, for example, Vaishali Shah ma'am is waving at me, so Vaishali ma'am decides to contribute a resource, then it will come on MyCENTA that is contributed by Miss Vaishali Shah. So please go ahead and contribute as well. The next one is the CENTA webinar series, something which a lot of you are already familiar with. And this is the space where you need to go in case you're interested to attend our webinars. And as you can see, the next there's a session on blended learning that's coming up. This section on UDL, as we spoke about. So all the webinars which are coming up, they're listed out here. And also, in case you feel that you've missed a past webinar, what you need to do is, just come to the past tab, just switch to the past tab, click on the past button, and all the past webinars are going to be available there for you to see. So in case, you can see the recordings, you can, watch it, you can share it, and also your participation records for all these webinars that you attended are also available here in the same very section. So that's how the CENTA webinar series section works. And then, of course, is the masterclasses. So the masterclass section is something that we've launched, I would say, a few months back, say 7 or 8 months back, and this is something that's really garnered a lot of interest from the teacher community, with a lot of you reaching out to us saying that you would want to upskill yourself in a specific topic. And we reached out to experts in our network, and we've curated, or we've created a roster of masterclasses for you, and all those masterclasses are listed out. And these, of course, are paid. Unlike our free resources and webinars, the masterclasses are paid, and the details of each masterclass are listed out. Or again, you need to click on a specific masterclass that you're interested to register for, and you can go ahead and register yourself. for that specific masterclass. And also, in case some of you feel that you would want to do a masterclass for the community, you can go ahead now, and send us an email, at team@center.org with your profile, with your resume, and we'll definitely see if we can have a masterclass, organized or facilitated by you. So that's something that we can definitely do. Then is affiliated partner resources and toolkits. So in case MyCENTA also has a space where modules, self-paced courses and modules are available, and this is the space to access it. So we've modules, 20 plus modules available from Oxford University Press. So all those modules are available here, and they start very cheap. And the modules are available at just 300 rupees plus CST. So that's how cheap. And by the way, the modules from Oxford University Press are only available on MyCENTA, and there's also a special discount if you buy multiple modules. So I'm not going to get into the details of these, but this is something which, again, as you're exploring the overall app, you can explore at your own pace. And then of course there's the MyCENTA blog section, which is extremely popular with our teachers. Those of you who like to write, who would want to write a poem, or who want to pen down an article, or whatever it is, send that across to us, and we'll feature your writings on MyCENTA, as we have with hundreds of teachers already. So there are more than 100, 150 poems, articles currently that are there in this section. And in case you feel that you'd also want your writings to be featured on MyCENTA, please send them to us on team@centa.org, and within a few days of receiving them, we'll make them live, and all teachers can read the article, so or the poem or whatever it was. So, this is the MyCENTA app in a nutshell. And of course, on the top right corner of the home screen, that I think there's a bit of a lag. Let my home screen go down. Um, yeah, so on the top right corner, you'll see something called PDRs, and for me, it's 30 right now. So what we've also done is we are maintaining a record for all of you who are attending our webinars on every Thursday, or attending other PD programs. We're maintaining a record of that, and I think as per the new the UNAP teachers are required to have a certain number of hours, which and prescribed by CBSE. I think it's 50 hours. Apologies if I'm wrong, but the teachers are required to have those many hours of PD in a year. And in case you are attending the webinars, in case you are attending them regularly, filling up feedback forms, and then and submitting it, your PDRs would keep on increasing. So and at the end of the year, you can see what my PDRs were, and what all did I uh, take up in the specific year. And to get that, that's again very simple. All you need to do is click on the top right corner on your photo, if you upload your photo, and click on My Learning Record, and then what you'll get is a table which you can also download in the form of a PDF, where you can put in your dates, and and download the dump, and then submit it to your school, or anyone who whom you want to share the record with. That can be very easily done. And what you also get is a split across, as which is aligned to the CENTA standards, competencies in CENTA standards. So you may have attended 30 different webinars, but some of them may be on content development and planning, some of them may be on technology and education, some of them may be on child learning and diversity, all those things. But and what we've done is we've cleaned up everything for you, and we've allocated it to the different heads. So this report is available for all of you who have been attending our webinar series regularly. And of course, in case you've just started, you can go ahead, attend our webinars regularly, and then you'll get this record as well. And it's downloadable in the form of a PDF. And again, your webinar participation records are available here for all the webinars that you've participated. All you need to do is click on the download button, and you'll be able to access it. So that's how simple it is to access the different components, to access your learning records, to watch webinars, to access learning resources. All of it is available on MyCENTA. So this is where I'll take a minute to pause and set the context for the for the MyCENTA community app. Before that, I have a message from Usha Srinivasan ma'am. Usha ma'am, sure. Uh, I would request if you could drop uh, drop in an email on team@center.org. We'll connect with we'll connect with the OUP team to see what the issue could be with your module, and we'll try and resolve that at the earliest. Yes, Pradyumna sir, you can definitely get your participation records. As I said, if you're participating in the webinars and filling in the feedback form, what you need to do is you just need to click on, the very next day, somewhere around noon, you need to click on the top right corner where, your profile picture is. You'll see something called My Webinar Participation Records. You just need to click on that and your participation records will be available there. Um, I don't think we have any questions. So we've covered uh, the crux of the MyCENTA, the main MyCENTA app. So as I said, please go ahead and explore the main MyCENTA app at your own pace, and the more time you spend on it, I'm pretty sure you'll find it more useful. And of course, please do share the feedback with us in terms of what you feel is missing, what you feel should be added, what would make the app more exciting, what would make the app something which you would want to come to every day, so as to improve yourself. So we'd love to hear that, and that's also the reason why we have launched something called the MyCENTA Community now, because we've been getting a lot of feedback from our teacher community of late that Center is doing fantastic work, and we love your webinars, we love your learning resources. We're able to in a very structured manner track our progress, track our learning on. All of that is superb, and all of that is available on MyCENTA. But what we are missing is a place or a space whereby we as teachers can interact with each other and solve each other's queries, share learning resources with each other, and connect with each other. And someone even said that they'd love if we had a Facebook like feature on MyCENTA. So we took that feedback very, and we thought it made a lot of sense. We teachers definitely are looking for a space where they would want to interact with other teachers, get their queries solved, understand what other teaching practices being used in other in other schools and organizations across the country, or even for that matter across the world. So that's something that we took that feedback, and what we've done is we've created a new app, uh, which is completely dedicated to conversations, and that app is called the MyCENTA Community app. So sure. So that's something that we've come up with, and uh, we've launched the app. We launched it a few days back, and the results have been very encouraging. There are lots of you already downloaded the app, and lots of you have already started using it. And we thought that might as well we do a session where I could take you through the code, just like we've done for MyCENTA in the past, and just like we did in the last few minutes, take you through the different components of the MyCENTA Community app, and and we will definitely and we see that will help teachers solve a lot of queries. Um, I'll come to the questions in a bit. But Pooja ma'am, just to answer your question, we will be sharing the link to the feedback form in some time in the live chat section here itself. And please fill that in, and you'll get your record of participation tomorrow. Uh, uh, Sure. So as you can see, the ticker at the bottom to access the main MyCENTA app, what we discussed just now, or what we explored just now, all you need to do is click on m.centa.org. But to get to the new MyCENTA Community app, these are two distinct apps right now. We'll integrate them going forward in a bit, but right now these are two distinct apps. To get to the MyCENTA Community app, which is dedicated completely to conversations and groups and everything, or you need to go to Google Play Store and search MyCENTA Community, and you'll get the app. Right now, this app is the MyCENTA Community app is only available for Google Play Store, and we don't have an Apple version, an iOS version of the app yet. So for those of you who are using an iPhone, you'll have to wait for a little longer. You'll have to do with the main MyCENTA app, mdocenta.org. But those of you who are, who have or you using Android, you can definitely go ahead and download the MyCENTA Community app and start interacting with other teachers. So I've already downloaded the MyCENTA Community app, and I'll quickly show you how it looks like. So the app is on my yeah screen, and I'm just going to open it. So once you've signed in, once you've signed or once you've registered on the app, it will, it will ask you for an invite code, which you'll get on OTP as an OTP on email and your mobile number. So you can enter that, and once you enter, this is what you will see. Dava sharing, sir. Could you send me an email? I guess you have my email address. I'll see what can be done, and I'll definitely look into it. Enjoy mathematics. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you are, liking the MyCENTA app. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for your support. Yeah. So now we are in the MyCENTA, what is called the MyCENTA Community app, the app that we newly launched, and that is completely dedicated for to conversations. So this is a space. This is the space that you can use to interact with your fellow teachers, create a post, just like you do on Facebook. Create a post, like if it's a video, could be a picture, could be a video, could be anything, could be text. You can run polls on it. You can get your friends to come and like the post. You can share it. You can share it on other platforms. So all of those, all everything is available on this app. So as I said, there was a lot of feedback that we received that okay, the main MyCENTA app is fantastic. We love the learning resources, webinars, tracking of learning hours, everything. But we want a space where we can interact with our fellow teachers, and this is what that space is, the MyCENTA Community app. So operating it is very similar to how you would operate your Facebook account or your Twitter account for those of you who are on Twitter or Instagram for that reason. So you can see what's happening, what's there. You can There's a wall that's available. Which has information about opportunities that are available for you, for learning resources that may be there, for any webinars that are coming up, for a for a blog that someone's written. So that's what this app is about. And so if you want to say something, all you need to do is click on what say you, and and I'm just gonna say how are or how is everyone. Uh, This could be any question. I mean, if you're looking for resources, you could post. Could help someone help me with resources for content development or planning, or could someone help me with resources for student assistance? Could be everything. So that's what you just need to type in what you would want to post, and you'll have to select a topic first. Because of course this is just a dummy post that I'm creating, but in some cases, for example, if you're looking for resources on leadership or anything, or or teacher development, whatever, you can choose that particular tab, and you can click on done, and you can click on the send button, and it will ask you where would you want to post it. There are different, and we'll come to the groups, and let's just post. Let's say I want to post it in the center group. So, and it's there, it's posted. So yeah, so when you come back, it will say refreshing feed, and you'll see how's everyone. And as I said, this could practically be anything. This could be you asking for learning resources, or you asking for any help, or you extending support, or you posting any opportunity for people, you're posting your resources. Could be practically anything. You can do anything. You can post anything here. And what you can also do is, for example, if you are looking for people's inputs on something, and you could run a poll as well. So what you need to do in Simple Mom, the invite code is something that will come to you as an OTP on either your email or phone number, depending on what you've entered. So instead of doing a post, you could ask either people to rate something, or you could run a poll. Let's run a poll, and let's say and I run a poll on, mm, have your physical classes resumed. So I just want to know if your physical classes have resumed. Could be two options: yes, no. You want to add another option, you can. You can. I'm just creating a test poll here. Then click on send then. And okay, of course, I need to select a topic. Selection is important because it will what it will do is all those people who are following these topics or following these hashtags, they'll come to know, you've posted something. So let's just say, this is something which is related to. mm let's just choose educator for now, and let's just post it, and then we'll click on send, and you can decide where do you want to, check this. So again, I'm just going to try and post this in center and see what happens here. Yeah, so it's going to get posted, and yeah, you can see there's a poll that's available. Have your classes resumed? Yes, no, and any of you who can, you can go ahead and participate in the poll. So that's what you can do as well. So you can do a post, you can do a poll, you can ask people to rate something. You can share resources. All of that is possible on the new MyCENTA Community app. So that's that on the home screen. And as I said, it's very similar. It's those of you who use Facebook or Twitter or Instagram for that matter, you find it very similar to the experience that you get there. So uh, the next thing is zones. This is very interesting. So one of the feedback points, of course, that we received was, along with, the first feedback point, of course, we discussed was we need a space where we can post something, get people to interact on that post, get people's comments, and all of that. So we people are also looking for a space where they can engage more concretely on a specific topic. So consider, like, this is very similar to groups on Facebook, right? We may have a group for, let's say, people who are foodies. That's a group that's very popular on Facebook. I've heard, right? Bangalore foodies, Lucknow foodies, all these that are available. Or there's a group of people who are interested in coding. There's a group on Facebook available for those people who are looking for opportunities. That's available. So it's very similar. That the analogy is very similar. So what we've done is we've also created something called zones on uh, on the app, and and those zones are visible here. Uh, uh, Lydia, yeah, Lydia ma'am, Shikha ma'am, yeah. So, sure, if you can send us an email at team@centa.org, we'll definitely see, why you didn't get your record of participation. As I said, if you filled in the feedback form, the record of participation should have definitely reached you. We'll see why it didn't if you filled in the feedback form. So, we'll check that. So let's do that. So. So yeah, coming back to zones, so this is very similar to a group on Facebook. So this is a place where if you're interested in a specific topic, you'll get all the posts which are related for that topic. So in case you're interested in learning resources, you can come to the zones and you'll see the learning resources that are posted here. And and you can also post. These are public zones, so it's available to all of you. So in case you want to post something, you can go ahead and post it in a specific zone, and it will get posted, and people will come and see it. Similarly, in case you feel that you want to create a private group amongst yourselves, and you don't want a lot of other people in that group, you only want people who in that specific group. You can also create a private zone. So it's like it's a closed group in some sorts, whereby the people who are a part of the group are the ones who and not anybody else. So what you need to do to create a private, and you can see that I'm a part of some private zones right now. So what you need to do to create a private zone and invite your friends and start interacting is just click on the private zone, create private zone button, add a picture for your zone, add a little bit of description, and then you can start inviting people, to the zone. And it's that simple. So this, as I said, will create a demarcated space for you and your friends to interact on things that you only want to keep amongst yourselves and not others. And the public zones, of course, are zones which are open to all, and everyone can interact there. Uh, so those of you, I mean, it's fantastic to see a lot of, a lot of you already are downloading the app, and that's really heartening to see. Those of you not getting an invite code, not a problem. It may be a network issue, but what I would recommend is please drop us an email to team@center.org if you didn't get the invite code, say even after like after say after trying for a couple of more times. Please drop us an invite code, and we'll send you an invite code which you can send which you can use to sign up on the app and start using it. So and so Sunil Gholab, sir, you can try it once again. If you don't get it, please send us an email to team@centa.org and we'll do the needful. All of you who are having, yeah, like who saying that they didn't receive last week's certificate, as I said, please do drop us an email to team@centa.org. We usually respond within 4 days. We respond much faster than that, but within 4 days you'll get a response from us, and we'll also have your certificate in that. Uh, yeah, so this is uh, yeah, so and yeah, so you can also follow topics, as I said, whenever someone posts on the MyCENTA Community app, and uh, we yeah, so earlier we whenever someone posts something on the MyCENTA Community app, they have to add it to a topic. So what you can do in this topic section is follow the topics that you're most interested in. So in case you're interested in certification, you can follow the topic of certification, and if all the posts for certification will come to your feed. Similarly, if you're interested in, say, school leaders, posts on school leaders, you can click on school leaders, and when you come to the feed or when you come to the MyCENTA app the next time, your home feed will have posts related to school leaders. So that's how personalization is a very important component of this app. And then is something called people. So, and these are people who are currently using the app. In case you're looking to connect with someone individually, you can do that on the app as well. So that's what the community app currently looks like. Of course, we'll be refining it, making it even more better, and also integrating it with the main MyCent app. But this in some ways is a starting point, as I said, and I'd love for all of you to go ahead, and both the links are available in the on the ticker that's moving at the bottom for both the main MyCent app as well as the community app that I just took you through. So please go ahead and start accessing both. And Sunil Gholab, I think could be a network issue because some of the other teachers who are there in the in the session right now, they've installed the app and they've started using it. So could be a network issue. If it persists, please drop us an email and we'll send you the invite code. You can use that and start using the app. Sir. Dawa sharing says, yes, of course, it will work in Bhutan. Just put in your email address, and put in your Bhutanese number. You will get the invite code on your email, and you'll be able to use it then. Thank you so much, Shweta ma'am. Thanks a lot. Um, WhatsApp channel, but no update nor review. Pankaj Mansike, sir, I don't know which WhatsApp channel you're talking about. We don't have an official center WhatsApp channel yet, so I'm not sure which WhatsApp channel you're referring to. Please check that. Uh, Sunil sir, as I said, please drop us an email on team@center.org. We'll send the invite code to you. What I'm also going to do is I've just posted the link to today's feedback form, and please fill that in, and you'll get your record of participation for the session tomorrow. And one of the questions that I've asked in the feedback form for today's session is, of course, on the relevance and how will you find the session. Usual questions are there, but please spare a minute and also fill in and let me know your thoughts on the features that you've seen. Some of the features that are there in the app right now, but what are the features that you feel that we should definitely have in the community app going forward? So I'd love to hear that as well. Suman ma'am, thank you so much. Yeah. Um Anuradha ma'am, one of the main reasons is, as I said, as I showed in the session, it's important to download your certificates from the MyCENTA app because your learning record hours are also maintained there. So we are maintaining everything at a single place now. So that's why, you should go, all your certificates, records of participation, everything will be available on the MyCENTA app. Again, as I said, those of you who are facing issues with downloading your certificate for the last session or the session before that, please mail us at team@centa.org. Uh, now you will get it. Yeah. Sure, Pushpa ma'am. Thank you so much. Mm, uh, that was sharing, sir. You could say that you don't have an Indian number and put in the number that you have, and the app will work. It will send the login details to your email address. Thank you. I've shared the link to the feedback form again, and let's see how many of you filled it. Thank you, Saurabh, sir. Thank you, Chitra ma'am. Thank you, Radha ma'am. I hope everything's fine in Lesotho. I can see only half of you filled in the feedback form. So, in case you've not done it, please go ahead and do it so that you definitely get your record of participation. Uh, sure, Suman ma'am. I think it was you. I don't know if it was you or someone else who posted a question on the series that we're doing with CBSE starting next week. Uh, so we get the details for that on Monday. The series that we're doing in conjunction with the CBSE. So we'll get details for that on Monday. And as I understand, it's going to be a 5 webinar session series, which is starting next week. So we will get the details of the series shortly on email. Fatima ma'am, we posted the link. I'm posting the link again in the live chat section. Yes, Manpreet ma'am, this recording, like all past webinar recordings, will be available on MyCENTA as well as our YouTube channel. So you can watch it at your own pace. You can explore the app at your own pace. Uh, um, Mm, Another one, the feedback form should be there. You just need to browse in the live chat itself. You'll see the link to the feedback form. It's made available till the night of the session. Sure, Chitra ma'am. All these details are available on my center. The webinar updates you can get it from the webinar series section from the left menu. Courses are also available there under, learning resources as well as affiliated partner products and toolkits, and vacancies are available under career. So, if you see the left menu of the main MyCENTA m.centa.org, you'll see all these things there. Thank you, Pooja ma'am. Sure, Suman, ma'am. We'll inform you by email. Thank you, Purina. Sir, the invite code will come to you on email. Yeah. The webinar code is 5331. I'm posting it again. Thank you, Anuradha, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Thank you. I'm really happy that you're liking our resources. Fatima, ma'am, we won't be able to mail the feedback form, but the feedback form, I've just posted it again in the live chat. You'll see it from CENTA team. You'll see the link to the feedback form along with the webinar code. So you'll get it there. Thank you, sir. Uh, I'll just post the link to the webinar series, and even those of you who are not able to find the webinar series link, I'm just gonna post it here, and you will find it here. But if you have any more questions, I'll be happy to answer questions. The webinar code Ramani ma'am is 5331. 5331 is the webinar code. And I saw a comment, I missed answering it during the session. There's a teacher who's joined us from Philippines. Sir, thank you so much for your message. I think your message read that we should look at collaborating with the Department of Education in the Philippines and do a webinar series. Absolutely, we'd love to do that, and we'll definitely reach out to you for more details on this. No, Pooja ma'am. After filling in the feedback form, you'll have to wait tomorrow till tomorrow. You'll get a notification in the morning. You'll go to the MyCENTA app, and you'll be able to download the record of participation. Steps will be mentioned in the email. Parvati ma'am, if you could just wait for a bit, the invite code will come shortly. In case it doesn't come, please mail us on team@center.org and we'll share the invite code with you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Shweta ma'am. Thank you once again. And as I said, look forward to all of your support on both the apps, the main MyCENTA app, as well as the newly launched MyCENTA Community app. And please keep on referring your friends and colleagues. Thank you so much, Bharati ma'am. Thank you so much. And uh, and I think if there are no more questions, we just uh, call it a day then. And I hope to see all of you early next week. Uh, there's of course a webinar series with CBSE that's coming up, so we'll be doing that. Plus, of course, there's a webinar that's scheduled for next Thursday, and I'll see all of you in that. So thank you once again. Uh, uh, yes, ma'am, you can download files on from the MyCent app. So if your PDFs will automatically get downloaded, go to the download section of your phone and you'll be able to see the PDFs. Sedu Lakshmi ma'am, the invite code should come to you as an OTP on your mobile phone. So if you get that, you have to enter that in the invite code feed and you'll be able to access that. So thank you once again, and I keep and stay safe, stay strong, and wishing you all a wonderful evening and a fantastic week ahead. Thank you so much. Anupam, ma'am, the webinar code is 5331. Thanks a lot. Thank you.